so remember that webcomic that I've already had to relaunch twice that I just kind of tapered off from, you know, Lacos Petra? Some of you may know, some of you may not know. Well, I have revamped it for the third and final time, and I'll tell you guys exactly why that is. Okay, so reason one why I had to revamp it is because whenever it comes to me making my own story, you know, making my own craft or whatever, I have to modify exactly what species Zabu is. Because Sergals, as we know, is owned by Mick. And, you know, in order for this to be my own story, I'm going to have to come up with my own original content. Not saying that I can't use Sergals in my story, but if I did, I would have to reach out to Mick, get some sort of permission, and, you know, if I were to start gaining some sort of revenue from this story, then, you know, that would have to take some like legal actions and stuff like that, and I don't know how easy or difficult it is to get in contact with Mick. So the easier and safer option is to just kind of modify what Zabu is within the story. Of course, I'll still be using the design for Zabu the human, but there's gonna be a little bit more to this story than how it was in the last one. Still the same concept, because now the half-breeds, the demis, or halflings as they call them in this story, they are in an abundance, and the anthro, like the full-blooded anthropomorphics, they are like the higher-ups, you know, the gods, goddesses, kings, and queens, and stuff like that. And I, along with Senpai, if you don't know who Senpai is yet, then hey, this person right here, yeah, she's definitely helping a lot out in this story. You know, she wants to be really involved. Right now, she's the one behind the concept art, and, you know, I'll show you guys exactly what she's come up with, and she is a super amazing artist. I'll have her FA and stuff down in the dibbly below. She's gonna be the one, you know, drawing the base work out and, you know, sketching out the designs, and then I'll just, you know, clean up the lines and color them. That way we can make the full pages. And so this is gonna be the very final revamp. Like, this story is actually going to take off. I know I've said that multiple times before, but now we have it in motion. You know, I have this tiny little production team of 2 people. And we have the idea, you know, it's an original idea. Of course, you know, it's something that's been done before, but I'm trying not to get into that because I'm like, hey, I just need to make my story the way I see it, and, you know, not worry so much about what everything else is going on and what other series and stuff and what similarities and differences and all that stuff has to do with it. I just need to do my story the way I see fit. And that's what's gonna be happening. Of course, I'll still be making update videos on the channel about, you know, when each chapter has ended and all that stuff. But of course, I'm still gonna be posting the pages to the comic on my Ink Bunny, which you can find down there in the dibbly below as well. So if you guys are interested in webcomics and stuff like that, then definitely give my comic a good old try out. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to tell you guys, because I know some of you guys have been asking what's been going on with the comic, why did I stop it? And, you know, it kind of tapered off, and now I've got the motivation to get back working. Well, not so much as the motivation, I'm trying to build the discipline to get back working, because as we know, motivation is fleeting. Sometimes you're really motivated, sometimes you're just not motivated. But you have to discipline yourself to keep going, and that's what I'm working on doing. And so far, it's working so good. And also, I have Senpai next to me to, you know, dish out the ideas, you know, draw out the base work, you know, share her ideas with me. We swap ideas, throw them into the story, and then that will be open to the public for you guys to read and enjoy. So yeah, definitely check out my Ink Bunny if you want more information on that. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. But yeah, just a tiny update letting you guys know who are interested in the webcomic to let you know what's going on. But yes, it is coming back for the final time, and it will be fully colored. You know, it's not just going to be like the black and white thing. It will be fully colored, you know, detailed and all that stuff. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But as always, my name is ZabuTheSergal, and I'm out of here. Blah, blah, blah. There's a bead of sweat in my eye. There's a bead of sweat in my eye.